Hello! Hello to everyone, and welcome back to Alex's Adventures in English. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're continuing playing Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Requiem, so that I can teach you English, British and American English. Right? And mainly we focus on vocabulary while playing the game. But today, after finishing the game on standard, it was modern mode, yeah. Today we are playing on classic mode. Right, that's a bit tougher, that's a bit more difficult, isn't it? So, if we go back to, yeah, let's start, let's get the game started. And as we do that, let's pay attention to the definition of, okay, we've got add-ons, fortunately. And yes, we've finished the game previously on my channel. We finished the game, but we didn't get to see the, oh, look at that, the background has changed. Yes, but we didn't get to see the unhappy ending, the bad ending, which anyway, I can pretty much imagine what it's like, because it was like obvious, right? But anyway, we got to see the good ending but anyway, no spoilers, okay? If you haven't played the game so far, yeah, you're welcome to join me, because I'm not gonna spoil you the ending. Anyway, we've got a few things to do. Okay, look at this. We've got bonus settings. Leon's costume. Can we change it? Okay, we've got default and the jacket. Yeah, I think that's the one we start with. And yeah, okay. Tactical light. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. I want to play with the alligator snapper with that tactical light. I think it's much better. Then we've got special content. Look at this. We've got a few things to get, don't we? We've got, at the moment, 10,600 completion points. And I'm going to get rid of this because I can't see that properly. Alright, so we've got Freya's needle. What is that? A lightweight machine pistol that can be carried in one hand. Prioritizes firing rate over what? Over precision, is it? Okay, now you can read that better. Yeah, prioritizes firing rate over precision. Uses handgun ammo. This item can be collected from the item box. 4,000 completion points. That's a lot. Yeah, I've only got 10,600 at the moment. So I'll be spending, yeah, pretty much, yeah, 40% of what I've got at the moment. What is that? Kadetsu? Grace, it may look like a simple makeshift knife, but it's an incredibly well-made blade that will never break. This knife doesn't... Oh, infinite. Infinite. It never breaks. Isn't that cool? 5,000 completion points only. Okay, we could get that one. What do you think? Oh, this costume is just absolutely great. The RPD uniform. Leon. Condition 500 CP. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it makes much sense to play with Leon using that costume, wearing that costume, because that's pretty much over. But anyway, I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So it's a good moment to choose interesting special content. Ghost Grudge. What is that one? A large revolver with a demonic symbol engraved on the grip. Okay. Redemption. What is that? The break action single shot pistol. This custom version of a mid-20th century model delivers immense firepower. Uses rifle ammo. Okay. Rifle ammo. Good one. Clatter carbine. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just let me double check that. Because this is new. To be honest with you, this is new. This is new to me. Anyway, yes, you say carbine. Yeah, a short light rifle gun, originally used by soldiers on horses. On horses, right, riding horses. Yeah, got it. So has a moderate rate of fire, but each shot packs a punch. Uses machine gun ammo. Mortar lead. Okay, that's the hatchet we got. Yes, along the way. A formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities. Okay, we can't get this one. It's too expensive. What is that? Metsuoka Master Manual. A manual that allows you to permanently increase the capacity of the blood collector by 50. I like it. Infinite Ribbon Grace. Complete the main story by releasing LPs within 4 hours. Yeah, it took us 38 hours. 38 hours to finish the game. That was quite pathetic on my part, but not really actually, because you know that I didn't speed run the game. Sorry Jack, I've just seen your messages. Yo. Yeah. Yeah, just feeling a bit better. And I forgot to do something. Yeah, let me... Forgot to do something, but just I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I forgot to let another friend know that sorry, I can't even speak. That I'm live on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, feeling a bit better now. Wasn't feeling that better earlier on. Yeah, I had planned to go live much earlier today. Yeah, I forgot to let Nico, you know, Nico Hacking Living, that's his handle on YouTube. I forgot to let him know I'm live on YouTube. And yeah. Yeah, so we've got these new things, these new toys for us to get, for us to buy. Advanced tuning, destroy every Mr. Raccoon's memoriam, not city. That's the name of the city. Okay, we need unlocks an extra level of tuning for weapon parts. Rugged charm. A mysterious charm that works just by holding it. Hmm. Is it a good idea to get Leon's costume? This one. What do you think? Is his? I mean, it's like a police uniform, RPD uniform. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. What do you think? Once tuning for that, you can turn this feature on off via options. Unlocks infinite ammo for guns. 5,000. Okay, 50,000 completion points. That's a lot of credits. What's that? A map of Raccoon City that marks the locations of a certain adorable rascal. Oh, this is a good one because we haven't actually achieved this one. Maybe we could get that one. Yeah. Okay, a map of Rose, but Raccoon Roundup map. Rose Hill. Oh, and this is in Raccoon City. Okay, we've got this one. And we need to get this one. So because it's the map to get these toys, but in a different location, apparently. Maybe we should get this one. Yeah. Just in case, because we need to, you know, these challenges we need to complete, right? These are challenges we need to complete, and if we get that one, we'll unlock an extra level of tuning for weapon parts, and that's what we want, isn't it? So shall we get it? What do you think? I'm not sure. I mean, the Leon's RPD uniform. Have no idea. A lightweight machine pistol that can be carried in one hand. I like it. Or maybe we can get this one. The Grace's knife. Maybe that could be a good idea. Yeah. Because that will allow us to defeat many enemies, you know, without actually shooting them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Let's get that one. Alright. And now, let's do the following. Okay, we can buy models so that we can see them, but I'm not sure what we get if we do that. Just let me double check. So destroy, and what else you can turn? I think that in one option, in one of these, one challenge unlocks that. No. Anyway, I think it's time to get started, isn't it? Bonus settings. Okay. And what about the options? Yeah, let's leave it there. It does not change anything. Let's go to the main story. We'll go to new game. Just let me take care of this. And we'll go, yeah, new game. And we've got 4 difficulties at the moment. Casual. That's relax while enjoying the story and puzzles. Yeah, we're not up for that. We don't want that. We want a challenge. Yeah, we want challenges. Standard modern. The one I finished the game on. A balanced experience of suspense and accomplishment at the the standard difficulty found among modern Resident Evil games. This game mode can be changed to casual on the Game Over screen. What about this one? Standard Classic, a traditional experience with the difficulties similar to classic Resident Evil games. I'm not sure what that means. I guess that Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, I guess, recommended for long-term fans of the series. Really. Autosaves during Grace's gameplay, autosaves during Grace's gameplay are limited, and ink ribbons are required to save. I don't like that because we can't save whenever we want, you know? Just sometimes. An intense gameplay, that's insanity mode. An intense gameplay experience only for those who dare. Play at your own risk. Yeah, I think I'd go with standard, you know. I'll give that a go. And okay, let's get started. Me? West office? Did it say? West mid office or something? I think so. Keyboard clicking. Yes, we thought closed captions on, guys. And subtitles too. In English, of course. Mouse clips. Raccoon City lockdown.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
My office. In the UK, that'll be my office. Office.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you.
But I don't care.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Get fucking over it.
Confront that fear head on.
Because
Grace.
I'm your boss and I'm a cunt.
I won't force you to go.
But if you
Do you think you
if
can
you
do this
don't,
for me?
I'll get you fired.
Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings.
Okay, report back to me. You can usually say reply
That's all for now.
back to somebody too. Get back to somebody. That's one. Get back to somebody, right? When you reply to them, reply back to them. Okay. Anyway, so it's the beginning.
Sorry.
Yes, she's Grace. second playthrough. Yeah. I was about to say that this is my first playthrough, but yet the game doesn't let me lie. Doesn't let me lie. Weapons and items obtained in special content can now be collected from the item box or supply box. Good. So yeah, this is our second playthrough.
It should be around here.
Yeah, that's right.
Background chatter.
Oh, what is it all?
Meatloaf, burger, steak. What is that? It says Grill 14, family owned. Open hours. Mondays, Wednesdays, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thursdays, Sundays, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. No pets.
Really popular one?
Except trained service animals. Okay. We accept VWA. Like not Visa, but VWA. And Monster Card. I guess that's MasterCard. International. Yeah, I'm not sure which that is. Anyway, that's a funny name, Monster Card. Warning. Attachment of any sort to this structure will not be allowed.
Where are we going?
Oh,
Really popular one?
okay, shall not be allowed without written approval from the proper authorities. Cantitelli and grocery. Barbershop. We accept food stamp, credit and debit cards. Barbershop. Okay, something here. Renwood City Guide. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city of Renwood. Okay, just everyone's alive. Yeah, everyone's alive right now. True, that's true. So far so good. Food stamp. A food stamp. It refers to a piece of paper that is given to poor people by the government, with which they can buy food. So that's like that's a food stamp, right? So apparently this is used in the US. Food stamp. Yep, it's something. Yeah, it's something used in the US. It's a government term. So you could say that more than 200,000 retailers are authorized to accept food stamps for groceries. So yeah. So I think it's some kind of. We analyze it. It's some kind of. Let me read this. I think it's some kind of voucher, right? Because it's a piece of paper that can be used to pay for particular goods or services, or that allows you to pay less than the usual price for them. So the food stamp would be that, I think. So, Renwood City Guide. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city of Renwood. Come soak in the nostalgia of a bygone era, with check-out galleries, classic restaurants, and plenty of stores where you can shop till you drop. You want to get away from the modern hustle and bustle? Brentwood is the place to be. I like that expression, hustle and bustle. It's one of those expressions in English that rhyme, you know, and so hustle and bustle. Hustle and bustle. It's actually a binomial, you know, binomial, B-I-N-O-M-I-A-L, binomial, yeah. I think it's B-I-A-L, binomial. I think it's written that way. Hustle and bustle, noise and difficulty. Yeah, noise and activity. I love the hustle and bustle of the marketplace. Why is this a binomial? Because you've got two words that, well, in this case, they're pronounced nearly the same in terms of vowel sounds. So, and they rhyme. And yeah, you can say biology, language, having or consisting of two names, that's not the one. Binomial. Language, two words separated by a conjunction. Yeah, you get a conjunction in the middle, and in this case, hustle and bustle, that almost always appear in the same order. For example, bread and butter. Okay, you wouldn't say butter and bread, but bread and butter. You've got other examples like this and that, or I don't know, spick and span. Spick and span, I think that's another one. We've got many of these. Yeah, binomials, and that's written B-I-N-O-M-I-A-L, binomial. Yeah, that's quite great. Yeah, binomials. Anyway. I do actually remember. So let me finish reading this. If you want to get away from the modern hustle and bustle, you know, to go far away from that, Brentwood is the place to be.
Yeah, right? He's a kiss ass.
But there's something else. Till you drop, that expression. Till you drop, I get what it means. But in this... So it says, come soak in the nostalgia of a bygone era with check-out galleries, classic restaurants and plenty of stores where you can shop till you drop. So I guess that you can shop till you've, I don't know, you've run out of money, I guess. Maybe you've got, I don't know, if drop dead, I don't think so. To die suddenly and unexpectedly, no, don't think so. Till you drop. One option is to run out of money, which is the one I like. To stop including someone in a group or team, no, I don't think that's the one. Till you drop. Yeah, I think that might be till you. Maybe it's like, I don't know, they're playing with the expression to drop dead. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, buy till you drop. Maybe it's an expression used Buy till you drop. Okay. Shop till you drop, or yeah, shop till you drop. That's the one, sorry. Is an American idiom for buying products excessively until physical exhaustion. Okay? So it's often associated with long shopping trips during sales events like Black Friday. It implies shopping until one is too tired to continue or drops from fatigue, often involving impulsive, high-volume purchases. Right, so shop till you drop. That's an American expression. Anyway, got that one. Interesting. Do you shop till you drop, guys? Good question. I don't. Don't have enough money to do that. And I like the word nostalgia, because this game is quite nostalgic. You know? Nostalgia. Nostalgia, you can say. Nostalgia, a feeling of pleasure and also slight sadness when you think about things that happened in the past. So, this game is quite, you know, has that, you know, is filled with nostalgia. Nostalgia. So something can be filled with nostalgia. I think that this game is filled with nostalgia because it reminds you of what happens. It has, like, you know, deep connections with Resident Evil 2, which is like one of the main games in the saga, in the Resident Evil saga. Okay. Is it possible to cross the street? I don't think so. What is that? Missing. There are missing people. So I guess it says buying cigarettes for minors can send you, I don't know where. Can send you. Oh, can send your life up in smokes. Okay. Violators will be fined. Okay, if you buy cigarettes for minors, yeah, that can send your life up in smokes. Look at that expression. Up in smokes. Go up in smoke, to be destroyed by burning. That is to go up in smoke. Right? So something that goes up in smoke fails to produce the result that was wanted, or go up in smoke to be wasted. Okay, maybe that's the one. For example, when the business went bankrupt, 20 years of hard work went up in smoke. So, buying cigarettes for minors can send your life up in smokes, which means, like, can make your life to be wasted, can make your life be wasted, or can make your life ruined, because you'll be fined. Halloween scream, no loitering is allowed on or in front of these premises. So, what is that? Loiter, to move slowly around or stand in a public place without an obvious reason. Look at that. So that's what we are doing at the moment. We are loitering, right? That is to move slowly around or stand in a public place without an obvious reason. I didn't know that was... look at that, what it says. Violators are subject to arrest. Really? So, does that mean that we can get arrested right now? Grace can get arrested? Really? Because we are loitering. Anyway, interesting. Let's stop loitering around. Let's stop loitering and let's get going with the game.
Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Why?
It's an active crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's like she doesn't own being an FBI agent, does she?
Oh, you're FBI?
Yeah.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's the fifth one now, right?
I am a troublemaker,
I heard they all have the same weird bruises. So you think it's something infectious or terrorism or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Yeah, sure, right.
Okay.
Be careful in there. Whole building's condemned. Word is they're finally gonna bring the whole place down.
Yeah, thanks.
So they're going to demolish the place. Investigate the crime scene. Yes, don't forget that that's crime scene, not crime scene. So I usually struggle with my students saying, pronouncing compound nouns as phrases. You know, like instead of saying cheesecake, they say cheesecake. Especially Spanish speakers, you know. But I know it's difficult getting used to that. What is that? Parking. Okay. Alright, we need to crouch. And something we came across before. So, can you... I remember seeing this. Can you crouch walk? Yeah. You can crouch walk. Yeah, absolutely. Crouch walk. Yeah, I couldn't crouch walk. Flapping Grace gasps. That's the noise birds make when flying, right? Flapping. Yeah, crouch walk is not recommended. But anyway, if you can pull it off, if you can do that, do it for you. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary actually but it is used in games because you have to crouch walk all the time. It involves walking with your knees bent, hips lowered, and torso slightly forward. While common in video games, the stealth, like for example Counter-Strike, Metal Gear Solid, in real life it's a challenging exercise used for strengthening quads and treating knee hyperextension, often known as a duck walk. Okay. So crouch walk is often known as a duck walk. Doing this, if you crouch and you keep walking, there's something very commonly found in video games. You can't enter through this door. Crouch walk. Couch, and then walk. WALK. But yes, that is something you definitely want to do in games, but not in real life, guys. Except you have to, of course. Except you have to. You have no choice but to do it. Go for it. Okay. Employees only. So employees only. Visitors, please use the front door. Okay, private property. I just can't see anything. It's too dark in here. Okay, let's... Can we use the flashlight now? Turn flashlight on. Good. Turn the flashlight on, it will say, or turn on the flashlight. Look at this place. What is that? Whoa, delicious. We'll get this open. Disgusting gag. Insects buzzing. Yeah, making that noise they usually make. So we are in the kitchen. Employee entrance. Got investigation reports. Oh, we got that one. And what else have we got? Got a gun, don't we? Creaking.
I can't. No, it's too much. Come on, Grace.
Yeah. Yeah, pull yourself together. Go on. I know I wouldn't, open that door in real life. Shaky breathing. Read the investigation reports. So, did you see the word creaking down there in the closed captions? So, when a door, floorboard, etc. creaks, it makes a long, low sound when it moves or is moved. Okay, so usually you will say that. Yes. Wooden made things creak, like a door, a floorboard. So, for example, the door creaked on its hinges. Or I heard the floorboards creak as it crept closer. We've got to read the investigation reports, don't we? Investigation reports. A report that details the unexplained death at the Wrenwood Hotel. Guess we need to open it. Investigation report submitted by FBI Special Agent Kyle. Is it Eames? Eames, I think that's this guy's last name, apparently. Overview. On September the 28th, 2026, at 11:20 p.m., the body of a man was found at an abandoned hotel in the midwestern city of Renwood. Okay. So the body of a man was found somewhere. This is typical of formal reports in English, you know. On this date, something was found. So that's passive voice, isn't it? Because we are not interested in who found the body or in whom found the body in more formal English. We're not interested in that. We're actually interested in what was found. So that's why we don't say, I don't know, on this date somebody found the body of a mound of a man, sorry, the body of a man somewhere. It's not relevant to say somebody, but saying the body of a man was found. The body was discovered. Again, passive voice. The body of a man. So the body was discovered in the hotel restroom. So these are all relevant facts, right? The body was found where? In the hotel restroom. Based on the level of decay, it is suspected to have been there for several days. Again, it is suspected. We don't care who suspects this. I mean, it's pretty much obvious, right? Investigators, I don't know, forensics, is it? The people, the specialists that analyze the body. Yeah, forensics, I think that'll be the word here, wouldn't it? Forensics, scientific methods of solving crimes that involve examining objects or substances related to a crime. So you can say, for example, using cutting-edge forensics, okay, they can analyze material samples for traces or suspicious chemicals. Forensics experts. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So in this case, most probably the ones that determined, or that the ones that suspect that so have been there for several days. The ones that suspect that this body was there for several days are forensics experts, right? Yeah, forensics experts. Anyway, forensics, Forensics. Prior to this incident, multiple cases of similarly mysterious deaths have been reported in locations across the United States. Again, formal English, passive voice, active voice would be prior to this incident. People reported, I don't know, multiple cases of similarly mysterious deaths in locations across the United States. But we don't care who did the reporting. We only care what was reported, right? And where, of course. So, yeah. Anyway, Ramirez, 59, aged 59, was pronounced dead at Stoneville Hospital. Yeah, look at his face. He doesn't look that happy, does he? E. Wilkins, aged 51, was pronounced dead at Hotel Denbar. Usually in this game, you know, unnecessary words at the beginning get dropped, you know, and there's ellipsis. Ellipsis is the dropping of certain understood elements. In this case, the subject and the verb and the auxiliary verb. He was pronounced dead at Stoneville Hospital. And again with E. Wilkins, she was pronounced dead at Hotel Denbar. K. White, aged 67. Again, he was pronounced dead at Green Oak Apartments. Green Oak Apartments. I think that later on we get to go to that place. Oh yeah, Green Oak Apartments. M. Warren, aged 90. He was pronounced dead at Night Valley Nursing Home. It has been confirmed that all the identified victims were survivors of the Raccoon City incident. Interesting. And again, it has been confirmed by somebody, so by the specialists, the experts. But that's obvious from the context. We're not interested in that. That's why passive voice is used. It has been confirmed, right? So instead of saying, you know, in the active voice, experts confirmed that all the identified victims were survivors of the Raccoon City incident. The victims' bodies all had extensive black bruising. Okay, black bruising, extensive black bruising, that's the T virus infection, I guess. Yes, it is the T virus infection spreading. Okay. Yes, I know you're scared, Grace. Bloody hell. Wasn't ready for that. Yeah. First jump scare. We're supposed to get something. Can't remember. Okay, this is it. Yeah, there's a picture of Grace. Let's rotate it. Let's talk. Room 204. There's a key, which was found attached to the back of a photo of Grace. Again, an old key was found attached to the back. Again, passive voice. Of course, we know that Grace was in finding.
Who's there?
Frantic cross rustling.
What do I do?
Rustle, remember that word? If things such as paper or leaves rustle, or if you rustle them, they move about and make a soft, dry sound. That's the noise we heard, isn't it? So where do we need to go? What about here? We need to get something in here. Or what? check out the toilet. Oh. Yeah, need somebody taking care of that. But this is much better. We're gonna use that one if we need it. Bucket Rose. What does it say? Okay, do not cross, I think. What's that? Looks like scratches on the door, on the table. Okay, let's get the door open. It's raining outside, which creates the perfect atmosphere for a horror game like this. Yeah, everything's too quiet, isn't it? What about this place? What's that? What is it? Oh, we found something. Notice of closure. To all employees, following the recent incident, management has been working hard to restore public trust. Unfortunately, let me do something for you because you can't read anything, can you? Okay, now you can read it, I think. Again, let's start again. Notice of closure. To all employees, following the recent incident, management has been working hard to restore public trust. Unfortunately, due to the extent of the damage, it is unclear if it will be possible to reopen. Consequently, it is with great regret that we must announce the official closure of the Wrenwood Hotel. We apologize greatly for the impact this may have on you and your families, and wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude for the support and hard work you have brought to the long-standing business. Okay. Interesting. That's new. I mean, we didn't get that one before. Yeah. So sometimes we need to keep exploring. Explore every room. Everywhere. Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. We've been here before. Yes. What about this? Is that... Or is it... So it's not possible to move this, is it? Don't think so. Okay, this is where we came from. There's a coat. What is that? Is it a coat? Hanging? Perched? Yeah, that's interesting. You know, you can actually say... Now you can see that better, can't you? The perch. Oh. Yeah, I think so. Let me check something. No. Some reason I can't remember it. I can't remember a word. Bloody hell. Okay, so there is one. Okay. Okay, perch. Yeah, so you could talk about a perch. The parrot spends all day on its perch. Yeah, but it's not the one I want. Clothes hanger. I like that one. A curved piece of plastic wire or wood with a hook at the top that is used for hanging clothes so that they keep their shape. Coat hanger. Oh, yeah, you can talk about a peg. But that's a hook on a wall or door for hanging clothes, etc. on. But this is a clothes hanger. That one. A clothes hanger. And that's a coat, apparently. Isn't it? Okay, what have we got here? Another... What is that? Something else. There's a piano. Maybe we need to go upstairs. The Wrenwood Hotel guests only. Guests only. There's a chimney. Okay. Distant door closing. Let's get going. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, we've got wire cutters, a tool for cutting wires and electrical cords. Interesting. So let me just do the following. Okay. G head.
Shit.
Okay. Thuds. Deer. Deer head or deer. Can't open that one. It's the exit stairwell door. What is that? Nursing? So in that case, we can talk about in the US they usually talk about garbage, right? Garbage. A garbage. You can say, for example, a garbage can, right? A garbage can. But this is a garbage. Yeah. So, for example, you can say take the garbage can or bags out to the curb. Yeah, you can talk about garbage in that way, or garbage. Yeah. But in the UK, that's usually rubbish. You know? The rubbish. And a can is the large container. But in this case, we talk about a bin. Right? So you could say the rubbish bin. Okay. And you've got dustbin. Dustbin too. But the dustbin is the large container. So dustbin, D-A-S-T-B-I, that's dustbin. But this one, the one we've just found in this creepy room, which I've lost now, this one, that's a bin. A dust. Actually, that's a bin. B-I-N. Right. So yes, in the US they usually talk about garbage or trash, but in the UK, rubbish is the most common word. So let's use the wire cutters. Okay. Very good. So we've got this one. Everything's absolutely ruined. Everything's in ruins. Radio static. That's room 204. Okay, let's turn it off. What's that? It's a calendar. Let's open the drawer. Yeah, open the drawer. And what about this place? We didn't check it before, did we? Not sure. So I don't remember checking this place out. There's a box in there. There's a phone. Okay, we can't look. And there's something on the bed.
What? Who?
Yeah, this reminds me of a Minority Report, a film starring Tom Cruise. So we're supposed to get something, I don't remember. Grace. Focus. Oh, there you go. Keyboard clicking. Okay.
Anne,
Hi, Mom.
Trash can.
you have been on that thing all
trash
day.
can.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
What am I gonna do with you?
What you always do? Nag at me until I go to bed?
Oh, it's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
If you nag at somebody, you know, criticize them or
Hello?
complain.
Ashcroft?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Who
So
was
you
it?
didn't-
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
That's,
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
yeah, in American English, that's hurry. In British English, hurry.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
Gun barrel. Escape from the hotel.
Stay close.
Mom, wait.
Grace, come on, keep moving.
I'm coming.
Grace,
Press
hurry.
3 to run.
Keep moving.
To get out of here.
Oh,
Shuffling and
Who's that?
grasping.
oh. I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to trip it. It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
What the hell,
No, 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 Grace. No.
Should have shot him in the head.
Grace,
The head, always
stay close to me.
the head.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Mom, what are you doing?
Something important.
The guy said it's a power outage. That's in the UK, a power cut.
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later.
There's an interruption in the
We
supply
need to
of
find another way
electricity.
out.
Yes.
Grace, come on.
Anyway.
Come on in, Grace.
I'm calling the police.
No, don't go.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No, murders.
Grace.
Yes. The Renwood Hotel. Yes. Hurry, please. The police are on their way. Oh, God. Mom, I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace,
Yeah.
please know that you are my hope. Never forget
okay.
that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
I see.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff,
We
Mom.
can come back for it later, Grace.
I don't
Found you.
It's poison spread. It's crackling. Okay. That was tough. Poor Grace. Present day.
So sorry, Mom.
Yeah. What a nasty ending. Yeah. Nasty ending for her. Phone ringing.
Hello. Who is this? I need to get out of here.
You too?
Something important. I'll explain later.
Where did you hide behind that painting?
Find what Alyssa hid. Interesting. So you say hide, but in the past hid. Right? What Alyssa hid. And at the same time, you can see that something is hidden. H-I-D-D-E-N. Hidden. Thunderclaps. Again. I guess that was the police officer, maybe? He was the police officer that was outside at the beginning. Look at that. Oh, there's shattered glass on that table. You know, somebody broke into the place, broke that window, yeah, and entered the place, got into the place, yeah. Glass shatters. Yes, so you can talk about glass shattering. You can say that. You can say that glass shatters. You can talk about shattered glass. That is to say, broken. Okay, this is what we need to do. Let's see what we find behind the painting. What is that? Some kind of diary? Lisa's journal, October 17th, 2018. Work has settled down and we're heading to a new town the day after tomorrow. I'm thankful my freelance work allows me to work anywhere, but I'm worried about Grace. It's difficult for her to make friends when we're constantly on the move. And maybe we can spend a little more time in the next town. So they used to be. They used to move all the time, right? October the 18th, 2018. Finished some research and stopped in a cafe when I noticed a hooded man. Yeah, the one that killed her. I could have sworn he was watching me. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Yeah, I don't think so. October the 19th, 2018. I saw that hooded man again. You know, hooded when you're wearing a hood? That's hooded. Something that covers your head and is part of a coat, usually. A bit of clothing, isn't it? He's definitely following me. We only just got here, but I think we should move on. I can't let anything happen to Grace. There's something inside, isn't there? Yeah. There is something inside.
Sorry, officer. What's wrong?
Something stung me.
Are you okay?
You say something stings
What
you,
do I do?
but in the past stung you. Choking, he can't breathe. Does he? He can't breathe. Blood splatters. God.
Come on! I'm stuck! Oh, wait! What are you doing? Stop shooting!
Go on. Okay, emergency exit key. Key that opens the emergency exit on the second floor of the Renwood Hotel. Good. Get some.
Get away! Get away from me! Oh, shit! Stay away!
to leg it.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
If you leg it, you run away from somebody. That's a formal UK expression. Go on. Open the door. Stab the cunt. Yeah, I'm not sure if you remember, but previously we saw that the expression blood splatters. Sorry, spatters.
Is anyone there?
If blood spatters, that's when drops or small drops of blood, get drop on the surface. Yes, let's put it that way. Okay. Okay, here we go again. Sorry. Yeah, just had to take care of something. Knock, knock. And, am I
Hello?
interrupting something? Sorry, am I interrupting something?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft. Rest now, Grace.
He surely is infected.
We have so much to do.
And he doesn't, of course, wash his teeth, does he? Okay. Police siren. It's earlier.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
Same black watches.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No. No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. No, it's not.
But I have something for you. The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Who is he?
A former T-virus researcher. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found. You there, Leon?
Yeah. I'm here.
It's
You
Leon
okay?
S. Kennedy. Engine
Somebody
burst.
just-
Silence.
Check it out.
Okay. So this is like
You almost there?
Just about. Stuck in traffic.
action based, stuck in traffic, yeah.
You've got to be shitting me.
Yeah, that usually happens when you're stuck in traffic and you see a guy carrying a girl over his shoulder. Yeah, that could be quite
What's going on? Is she okay?
alarming.
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Leon, what's your sit rep?
I'm going after Victor.
Okay, from the second playthrough onward, Leon can obtain and tune up equipment earlier. Really? The tactical tracker begins in his inventory. Sorry. The tactical tracker, I'm not sure if you remember that one. But it's like, it's a kind of device that helps you track how many enemies you kill along the way. And it gives you, like, points or something. That credits, that it gives you credits. You can use to upgrade weapons, to buy stuff at supply boxes. So supply boxes are available in each area. Great. Equipment acquired in previous playthroughs can be obtained from the supply box.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
Oh, there's a supply box here. Value 5,000. 5,000 credits. Good. Okay, we can use this. 5,000 credits. Oh, now I remember. This. I wonder, what have we got at the moment? We've got the alligator snapper, the Requiem, and the hatchet. Can we make it better? Can we make this one better? Power. Okay, we can power it up. We can tune it up. So, what does it say? I can't see what it says because I'm on the way. Is it purchase 0? Could it be 0 credits? All right. Oh, we've got that one. Does it say purchase? Oh, I think that we need to do something. Let me take care of myself. And because I can't see anything, really. Okay, purchase. Yes, it says purchase. 0 credits, because we did get that before. Could it be? Purchase. Excellent. What else can we purchase? I think that because we purchased that before. Right, maybe we could upgrade this weapon using buying the dot sight. 4,000. And what about the hatchet? Can we upgrade it? So this improves the durability. Okay, we need to make it more durable. Okay, that's it. We've run out of it. We've run out of credits, haven't we? Let me try and get rid of this. Okay, yeah, let's learn English with Resident Evil, but let us not let that stand in the way. Okay, it's time to have some fun. Okay, remember this section.
Whoa. Hey, what the hell, lady?
What the hell, lady?
Okay? What are you doing?
She just wants to kiss you, mate. What's wrong with you? She's not doing that well, is she? done. I've got 500 credits. And let me check something. This is something we need to check out just in case. Got the tutorials. I'm not sure if there's something else we need to check out here. Enemies. Okay, we've got all that. That's excellent. Oh, look at that. That's new. Sharpening the hatchet. Stay sharp. If the hatchet's durability reaches 0, the blade will dull and become unusable. So you can swap one hatchet for the other. Okay? If you've got the Leon's hatchet and the Mortal Edge, I think it's called, you can swap one for the other. Use L1 plus square button, or R2 when blunt to regain the edge in battle. Parrying, of course. Maybe you do remember this. Maybe you don't know what it means, but it's actually, deflecting enemies' attacks by using something, maybe a weapon, using your hatchet. Yeah. With L1, excellent. Melee attacks. Attacking an enemy's head or legs will stagger them. Remember that to stagger them means to make them walk unsteadily sideways as if they're about to fall. Yeah, as if they're about to fall. That's what we want, of course, because once they're staggered, or while they're staggered, you can go and attack them. You can perform a melee attack using the cross button. And we should, of course, use this tactic to our advantage to knock back multiple nearby enemies. Let me get hydrated, or else I'm gonna be dead. Firearm finishing attack is a shot at point blank range, so right next to your enemy. That lets you instantly take down an enemy, kill, with low health. The enemy should have low health, okay? Stealth kills. Do you remember this one? This is, we can sneak up on enemies from behind. That's the expression. You sneak up on somebody from behind. That is to say, from that direction, to use the hatchet to execute unsuspecting enemies. Right? Enemy weapons can be picked up and thrown at other enemies to stagger them. Remember that one? But only once a target is in range. So if the target or a zombie or an enemy is not that far away from you, you can pick up a weapon and throw it at them. And of course, we should choose the right weapon for each situation. Shotguns are great for close range attacks with high firepower. Okay. Oh, this is a bit later on in the game. Shoot gas canisters, to engulf, to cover the surrounding area in an explosion. And this is later on. Yeah, okay. And remember that if you aim without moving your weapon, the reticle will narrow. It will get smaller. This will increase the power of shots and make them more likely to stagger enemies. And what else? We've got enemies. Look at this. This is something you find later on, right? In the game. Look at that one. Get under cover when the mortars start firing. You'll have to take out the zombie controlling the weapon to stop it. You can't fight the tyrant properly inside spaces. Your only option is to run. That's even Super Tyrant. Look at that. That's Super Tyrant. Good. Oh, this is the Hunk, I think he's called. We face him later in the game. Okay, Lickers. Pt1 type Lickers. And yeah, this is Victor. Can we get something? Now, I'm not sure if we can get something. Maybe we could get something for Leon. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, clatter carbine. An assault rifle fitted with a large suppressor has a moderate rate of fire, but each shot packs a punch. Uses machine gun ammo. Okay, maybe we can get that one, but we need more completion points, don't we? Okay, let's continue. Let's reload. And let's get ready for what's coming. Look at that, we've got the Requiem. So is it possible to go back?
Can't let him get away.
Okay, we can use L plus the circle button to perform a quick turn. Right? Like this. There you go. Okay, and you can remember this. You can climb up on cars. On cars' roofs. Uh-oh. He's not looking good, is he? And most probably he's gonna wake up and try and get us, isn't he? Got more credits, don't we? That's great, but we can't do anything with that, can we? Oh, we could get more handgun ammo. Interesting.
Get Renwood locked down.
Renwood locked down. Whoops.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
He's the one to thank for all the excitement.
Yes, he is the one to thank for all the excitement. Thank you, Victor. Really appreciate it. Oh, that's the supply box. And guys, what's all the fuss about? Pedestrians screaming. Oh, yeah. Been here before. So we can get something before we face the zombies on the street. Guys. Oh. Here they come. Okay. Okay, move. Okay, melee attack. Incoming. Okay, he's got this one's dead, I think. I do wonder if we can get something.
That's like, I don't know, we've heard... Oh, there's a zombie trying to attack a person. Can we... We got to save that person. That was quite cool, wasn't it? Didn't know we could do that. Frenzied snarling. When that happens, usually there's a zombie coming at us. You know? So snarl. Maybe it's time to look up that word. The snarl, or to snarl in American English, it usually refers to dogs. You know, it's usually used to refer to this noise that dogs make. So make a deep, rough sound while showing your teeth, usually in anger, or of people to speak or say something angrily and forcefully, like something like that, you know? The dogs started to snarl at each other, so I had to separate them. Okay, this is something that dogs do all the time. That's the noise they make. Frenzied snarling. So if something is frenzied, we say frenzied, uncontrolled and excited, sometimes violent. So this is that noise being made, you know, uncontrollably and excitedly. Okay, we got to... take care of this guy. Alright. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt you? He's eating, isn't he? Fuck off, mate. It's your problem. So there's a crate. Yeah, we call this a crate. And we can break those to get things. To get resources. Right? Okay, another zombie eating. Okay, she didn't like that, I guess. Is she dead? Or what? That was quick. Okay. There's another zombie running at us. That was quick. Should we get something else? I don't remember. Hard to get something else. Okay, more people screaming.
Oh fuck. Let's make this quick.
Okay, running at us. Go. Very good. Yeah, let's up onto the car. Go on. I think there's something left here. Yeah. That was a good kick. Excellent. It was quite good, wasn't it? There are more of them, aren't there? Okay. We are faster on this mode, you know? This is classic mode. Shake down. Don't move. Okay, I've got something for you. Love that. Just loved it. Okay, that was good, wasn't it? What have we got now? Got 9,000 credits. Not credits, yeah, yeah, I think that 9,000 credits. Excellent. Very good. I don't think we got everything we needed to get from the tree. So this is like basically at this point we are learning how to play with Leon. See that one coming. Something for you. Yep. You're dead now. Well, I guess so, because like the virus is spreading, isn't it?
Can't let him get away.
I think we just let him get away. I think. All right, so that's it. There are more zombies? I don't know.
Leon, have you located Victor?
No, I lost him. Like the square one.
Not
Back to square
necessarily.
one, that's a good expression.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address. Leon? We're running out of time.
out of time. Okay. So we got Grace kidnapped by Victor Gideon.
What is this? Hey! Help! You gotta stay calm. You gotta stay cool, come on.
Stay cool, stay calm.
Sing, Grace, sing.
Blood drips.
Oh, yes.
Glass shatters. Itself. Bloody hell, that looks painful. Restraints.
What did you do?
So if something clinks, you know, that's to cause something to make a short ringing sound like pieces of glass or metal knocking lightly together. Right? That's clink. C-L-N-K.
Where the hell am I?
Progress notes. 10:03. 22:03. Began blood extraction. So, okay. 22:05. Checked pulse. No abnormalities. 22:11. Administered Dexifil. Some kind of drug. 22:18. Condition stable. So condition stable, ready for further examination. So Grace was being studied apparently. What is that? Looks like it measures vital signs. What is that? That's a lot of blood. And this is something, some kind of glitch or something in the game because we can't see our reflection on, you know, like some kind of vampire. Maybe Grace is a vampire after all. Okay, not a good idea. Let's keep that on, shall we? What's on the floor? Yep, more blood. Anyway, we need to get away from here. Don't we have a flashlight or anything or something? Don't like these parts. Banging. Notice the visitors, children under 16 years old, are only permitted to visit patients with prior arrangement with a head nurse. Okay, this is too dark. Can't see anything. Let me check something. Okay, that's a bit better for me. Prep room. Staff only. Patients prohibited. Can't see anything. Glass bottle. Can we get that? Yeah, the glass. Empty bottle. An empty glass bottle with a faint medicinal smell. It'll smash and draw the attention of those nearby when thrown. So when you throw it, and we throw that bottle somewhere, it'll draw everyone's attention. Notice all what does it say? Employees must wash hands. Yeah, we can't see anything. I think we need to get something to... maybe a lighter, you know, a lighter. That's shut. Yep. Turn on the lights. See if it works. No, it's broken. Look at this. Yeah. Look at the ceiling. Actually, we've got a difference there. You could talk about the ceiling, right? It's like the inside surface of a room that you can see when you look above you. Like in this case, that's the ceiling. The ceiling, right? It's the top of a room. So there's a hole in the ceiling, we can say. Okay. That's a good question. Yeah, there's a hole in the ceiling indicates... Yeah, this is some kind of strange damage caused by an unknown creature, apparently. There's a statue of a hooded man, of a horse being ridden by a hooded man. Bloody hell, creaking overhead. We
We need something. Yeah, we need another fuse. Yep, that won't open.
Dead.
Dead. Get the fuse. Are you kidding? You must be kidding. Got the cherub or cherub key. A key with a... What does it have? Is it some kind of angel motif? It's cold to the touch and heavier than it seems. So what's that? Yeah, these are questions that nobody's asking maybe, but a cherub, an angel that is represented in art as a beautiful fat naked child with small wings. So that's a cherub key. Alright? So, and the motif, is it motif? Motif, actually, sorry, motif, a pattern or design. So a key with a cherub motif. A cherub motif. That's to say that there's a key with a design, right? With a cherub design. Let's put it that way. With a design based on this angel, little angel. Cherub key. Look at that, that's the care center. We are in the care center at the moment. We need to get out of here. Why is that moving? So we've got the cherub key. Yeah, and we can see a cherub motif on the door. And we've got a typewriter inside. But we need to get, how do you call it? An ink ribbon. We need to get an ink ribbon to save our progress, don't we? Got another bottle in here. Oh, that's the ink ribbon, isn't it? An ink ribbon required when using a typewriter. So ink ribbons for typewriters. I haven't seen one of those since, I don't know, ages ago. When playing on standard classic difficulty or above, autosaves during Grace's story will be limited. Ink ribbons are required to save at typewriters. Ink ribbons are scarce, so make sure to use them wisely, which means that there are not many of them around. What is that? That's a lighter. Okay, we've got a lighter, and that word that usually gives me a headache. That's ornate. An ornate metal lighter. Right, we've got a lighter. And what else can we say about this? So a lighter, yeah, a small device for providing a flame for a cigarette, etc. So it's usually used to do that. A lighter. This will make it easier to see in the dark. Yeah, for sure. That is for sure. Okay. We need to... Yeah, need a tool to open it. We do need a tool to open it, don't we? That's the one-time fuse we need to get. Bloody hell. What was that? What on earth? I'm still getting scared playing this game, you know. Okay, we can turn off the lights, which is not I don't think that's a great idea. Do you know what I mean? So, okay. Let's try and see what we're going to find in here. What is that? Harriet Jones, Shadow Ghost. Art by Matilda Harris. Shadow Ghost. Have you seen the Shadow Ghost? Hiding in the dark. Have you seen the Shadow Ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the Shadow Ghost? Because she's been watching you. Okay, so she has been watching you. Stay in the light. So the girl, this monster that hides in the dark, that can be called it can be called the Shadow Ghost. So have you seen? That's in the present perfect. She's been watching you. So she has been watching you. That's the present perfect continuous, isn't it? Oh, the monster eating the girls. Doesn't that look just beautiful? Yeah, that's what she does. Bloody hell. Need to be more careful. Note on cupboard box. Yeah, cupboard box. Stuff. I have moved some items out of the closet. The screwdriver is now in the tool. Yeah, let me read that again. Come on, wake up, you. I'm not in the best shape today. Come on. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. Yeah. So that one kid, I've got a kid. I hate that pronunciation, to be honest with you. So if you talk about SEW, that's so in British English. In American English, that's so. So that's the sewing kit. Is, well, and the text is blurred and illegible. Right? It's illegible. It can't be read because there are something on the paper. Yeah, there are some stains on the paper that doesn't let us read it. Yeah, illegible of writing or print, impossible or almost impossible to read because of being very untidy or not clear. So the The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. We need to go and get that. The screwdriver will allow us to get the fuse we need to get out of here. Okay, we've got the bottles, the empty bottles we need to use to attract others' attention, don't we? Oh, another bottle? Isn't that great? Ward visiting hours. Self-care hexagon. What is that? Can't we read that? No, we can't read it. So what have we got here? Prep room. Okay. What is that? Humans circulatory. Is it registered nurse knowledge? Yeah, that's interesting. But let me look it up. So circulatory. You could say circulatory. So in American English, apparently that's. Let me listen to it. Circulatory in American English, but in British English, that's it. Circulatory. Okay, the circulatory system. That is the one. So circulatory system. That's read in this way. Circulatory system. So that's the system that moves blood and lymph around the body, and that includes the heart, arteries and veins. What's lymph? A clear liquid that transports useful substances around the body and carries waste matter, such as unwanted bacteria, away from body tissue in order to prevent infection. Interesting. Lovely. Thank you for that.
He's dead.
Apparently, but we're not sure.
Infected.
Okay. Oh. Go on. Move. working. Okay, let's time to move because she's coming back, isn't she?
What the hell was that thing?
We've got a med injector, a device used to administer medicine in an emergency. Fully restores your health.
Oh my god. This looks important. Oh, maybe.
Time to move. Let's just not make some noise. Not to make noise. What was that? Did you hear that? Is that... She made a mess. She did. Be careful. Oh, another ring ribbon. That's good. Very good. Need to get up there. Can't reach it. Need something to step on. Right, we need something to step on to get there. This is gonna be... Oh, what is that? An antique coin. No metal coin used for games can be exchanged for prices in the parlor. Good. Interesting. The cart is blocking it. To step down. We need to move these without making too much noise. What have we got here? Okay, let's do this, but can we be extra careful? We do have to be extra careful. So let go with circle, the circle button. Yeah, because we are playing on Resident Evil. We are playing Resident Evil 9 on the PS5. That's what I meant to say. So let's move with the left stick and let go with the circle button. Stopping. You're making too much noise. And see if we can get this. Well, you should be more careful.
It can't hurt to pick some, I guess.
Let me check something. Because there's one trophy. We need one challenge I think we need to complete, which is don't touch the stuff, I think it's called. Don't touch the stuff, isn't it called? Challenges. I think so. Where is it? Master, can you... Internal dispute, not safe is safe. Credit where credit is due. No, that's not the one. Never touch the stuff. Complete the main story without using herbs or med injectors. Well, that's impossible. That is impossible, mate. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Don't do that. Step down. So now let's be extra careful, shall we? No. Wait a moment. Okay, let's leave it there. Let go. Now let's climb up. Good, we've got the screwdriver. It's rusty and the grip looks worn, but it should still work. Yeah. If something looks worn, that means that's, for example, that's become damaged, right? Because of continuous use. So you could say that, for example, the wheel bearings have worn over the years, which is what's causing the noise. The bearings, the wheel bearings, wheel bearings. That's an interesting question. Wheel bearings? What are the wheel bearings? A wheel bearing is a critical safety component enabling smooth wheel rotation by reducing friction between the hub and axle. What's that? Anyway, so the wheel bearings have... Sorry, I thought I saw something weird. What is this? No.
Yes.
Clambering. Yeah, time to hide. Time to hide. She is coming, isn't she? Clambering, that's to... So clamber means to climb up across or into somewhere with difficulty using the hands and the feet. Chains jangling. There she is coming, isn't she? Where is she? Just can't see her. To leg it. Bugger off, you. Gonna get me or what? Annoying, aren't you? Pumping overhead. Is she coming to get us? Uh-oh, again. Here she comes. She's quite annoying, isn't she? Come and get me, you cunt. Go on. Go on then. Waiting for you. What's she doing? What happened? Oh my god. The lights are off. Oh no. You're a bit fucked up. Wasn't expecting this. rolling the whole way. She's sniffing. What have I done? Am I stupid or what? Just turn off the lights. I think it's a good omen to save our progress. There is already saved data in this lot. Use an ink ribbon to override this saved data. Available too. Okay, the old-fashioned way. So let's be extra careful. Because once we get this, we need a tool to open it. We've got the screwdriver. Once we get this, we need to leg it. The power should come back when it's put in a fuse box. Alright. Pumping. Time to leg it. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Come on!
Warrior's flesh and scissors. Notice the word sizzle before. Leon Rhodes Hill. To sizzle means to make a sound like food cooking in hot fat. That's why it said that her face was sizzling. You know, sizzling. Yeah, making that sound. So that's the care center.
Mr. Kennedy, welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Funny. I don't remember getting an invitation.
Well, he's waiting for you.
Can't have that, can we?
Follow me, please.
Lead the way. So how long have you worked for, Dr. Gideon?
Not long. I just recently joined the team.
Investigate the
We
care
care
center.
for quite a few long-term patients here, all undergoing experimental therapies developed by Dr. Gideon.
What is that? Tracking module. Good. Interesting. What is that we got here? This. There was a bouquet. There's elevator in America. A lift in the UK. So we've got some credits, don't we? But at the moment, what have we got to go? We've got the alligator snapper, don't we? And the hatchet. I wonder if we can improve it. That's something I do wonder. We can upgrade it or tune it up. Do you know what I mean? To tune up the hatchet. Oh, we can get a med injector. We can get a case upgrade. Body armor. Handgun ammo. Interesting. I think we might need that. Yeah, like it. Let's get more handgun ammo. Let's see if we can improve this somehow. What about the hatchet? We can make it more durable or even more powerful. Do you know what I mean? We can make it more powerful. That's possible. 9,000 credits. Extremely durable. So a custom part for the hatchet made of nitrogen. Let me read that. Let me look it up. These are words that are not very common in everyday life. But anyway, nitrogen. Yeah, well, it's a chemical element, isn't it? Nitrogen. Actually, it is common in everyday life. Nitrogen. Yeah, nitrogen. So nitrogen strengthens steel. Extremely durable, rust resistant, and razor sharp. We could upgrade this one or make it more durable. I'm not sure. Yeah, more power or more durability? What do we need the most? Maybe to make it more durable, that'll be better because we don't need to sharpen it all the time. Okay, we just need to make it more powerful next time. That's a bouquet
Experimental
of flowers.
therapies.
Yes. It's all very cutting edge. The facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature of the research.
Oh, I bet it does.
I bet it does. Can imagine it does. What about this? Is it possible to go up here without following the nurse? Never done this before. Oh, this is where we get to fight with the other, with the zombies, is it? But before... Oh, we can't get this right now, can we? Yeah, it's like I'm cheating or something. I am not supposed to be snooping around. Here am I. Just wait a moment. I need to finish doing this, and you can keep lecturing me.
Please, wait here.
Okay. What a mechanical whirring. Mechanical whirring. Dr. Gideon. Yeah. Bloody nut.
Code 6, all staff, initiate emergency protocols.
Protocols. Well, the emergency protocols, don't we?
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately.
What's going on?
I don't know what's happening. Some kind of mass hysteria. The hospital is on lockdown.
Okay. Interesting. Moving.
I think I want to second
So close. What was I doing? What the fuck? First. Let me go. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sorry. Go on. Yeah, get me in. Let me finish him first. Okay, good. Wait for it to stop doing that. Let's get it.
Nice.
For you. Oh, I'm dead. Dropped chainsaws can be picked up. Be careful when picking up a running chainsaw. Contact
with a chain will inflict damage. Yeah, no shit. Of course, it will. And, okay. Woohoo! I am tired. I am tired. This gameplay has been quite something, hasn't it? And, okay, let me check something out. Just in case, just before we continue, let me check something out. We've got this, we've got that. Anyway, let me check something out here too. Total views, thank you very much for that. So what else have we got? Nothing there. Okay. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go and get something to eat. Okay? So this has been Learn English with Resident Evil on classic difficulty, classic mode. That's the third level difficulty in the game. You know, you've got casual, standard, modern, standard, classic. So this is our second playthrough of the game. Okay, it's a bit more difficult. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, right? I'm gonna take a break and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a wrap up to the live stream. Yes, I'm gonna do that. But just in case, if you can't join me later on, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna be right back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go and get something to eat, and I'm gonna come back and give the live stream a closure. Give it a wrap up. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so knackered. I am really knackered. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it right now. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go and leave everything on and come back later on. I don't think it makes much sense. So, let me think about what we've done today. We've done loads of things. We've come across loads of vocabulary in the game, and I can't even remember it at the moment, to be fair with you. So maybe I'm gonna record a special episode where I'm gonna go over all the vocabulary we came across in this first gameplay or first playthrough, actually second playthrough, or yes, in this first part of the second playthrough of Resident Evil 9. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But we did come across loads of vocabulary, right? Like, for example, I don't know, sizzle, that sound that something, like, for example, fat makes when getting cooked. That's one word, for example, to mention, and loads others, but that just don't come to mind at the moment. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being there, and I hope to see you next time. We'll continue playing with Leon as Kennedy, and later on with Grace as of this part, and we'll try and kill the zombies. We'll try and take them down. So stay tuned up. Is it? Yeah. This is
actually stay tuned in, actually. You know? Yeah. Alright, so for example, will the millions of viewers who regularly tune in stay loyal now that their favorite host is gone? Right, to be tuned in. That's something else. To be tuned in to, that means to have a good understanding of what is happening in a situation or what other people are thinking. Be tuned in to. She just doesn't seem to be tuned in to her students' needs. Okay, to not understand a situation, what people are thinking. Good. Okay, okay. Okay, I hope next time you can tune in, guys. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Take care and goodbye. Right, goodbye. Next time I will feel a bit better and we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time, a better time. Let's put it that way. All right. See you next time, guys, and take care. Cheers. I'll back her off now and get something to eat.